Yeah. Okay. So modifying the standard SAP delivered object like program tables, views, structures, or smart form, or if we do any modification, sorry, it is made a mistake in spelling. Modification to SAP delivered object by taking access key, then we call it as modification. Okay, so let's say this is S4 system. Actually, I don't need any access key to modify any programs, but if you try in ECC, then in that case you should get an access key. It will give you an pop-up screen. Let's see, it is already delivered by SAP. This program is already there. If I click change, basically instead of showing this message to me, it will show an pop-up screen where they have to enter the key. Okay, but in the S4 system it is allowed to modification because maybe some configuration changes required. Okay, and now you see this is the standard code. Okay, and if you modify this program directly, okay, if you modify the program directly like this, if you edit any lines and then save it or do whatever you want to do now here, okay, or delete some line or add some line, okay, so this is the standard SAP delivered object. If you do any modification to this program, we call it as modification. That means directly you are editing the program. You may be deleting and you may be adding some lines of code. That's what you're doing. Understood, all of you? Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so if we do modification to any standard SAP delivered object, then SAP company will not support those object if they have issue. Okay, so you should be careful while doing modification. If you touch any of standard SAP application, they are not going to support you in future. They will tell you that you have already touched the program, you did some changes to our programs, we cannot support you. Maybe whatever the issue that is coming, that is caused by you, that's why you're facing the issue. Okay, so this is one issue that we face when we do modification to the standard SAP application. So other issue is that whenever we upgrade SAP system from lower version to higher version, all the customer modification will be lost. Okay, so we have to copy changes from old version to new version if it is required. Okay, if it is required, you have to copy changes from old version to new version if it is required. That's what you have to do actually. So you should be careful when you're doing modification. Okay, so we will get two screen, we call it as upgrade activity. So whenever if the application is modified while upgrading the system, you'll get two screens like this when you click on that particular object. Okay, so one screen where you will have all the new code. Okay, all the new code, new source code, and your previous source code, whatever the modification code that you have written that is already lost. Like this, you'll have two screens side by side. Okay, I cannot show you in the demo servers because it cannot be upgraded. I cannot upgrade it. Basis team will do that. I won't be able to show you. Just want to picturize it for you so that you can understand. So here you will have a button called insert from buffer. and then here you'll have button called copy. Okay, so you have to click on that button, copy from this screen, and then in the new screen, in the new version of the code, you have to click on insert from buffer. Okay, so when you do that, the changes you have copied here, the old changes will be also inserted to the new program. Okay, so this is what you also have to do. That means whenever you do modification to the standard SAP application, the maintenance activity will be more for the company. Okay, that's why you should avoid doing any modification to the standard application unless it is really necessary. You don't have any other option. You only have option to accommodate the customer changes in the standard program. You have to do changes to the standard program, otherwise there is no other options left. That's when you have to do, otherwise you should not choose any modification. This creates lots of issues later point of time. So anybody, any doubts so far? Are we clear? Guys, are we clear what is modification?
Sir.
Yeah, okay, good. The next one is customer enhancement. So what is customer enhancement? Very simple. Adding additional utilities to standard SAP application. Okay, adding additional functionality to standard SAP application without disturbing standard code. Okay, so adding additional functionalities to standard SAP application without disturbing standard code. Okay, that means what SAP will do now, okay, so what SAP does, they provide some spot for you. Okay, in case of enhancement, okay, so let's say if they develop any application, okay, what are the application that they deliver? Okay, let's say for example this is the application that they have been delivered to you. Okay, delivered to the customer. They will provide some empty space here, something like this. Okay, they will provide some empty space where you can attach your custom code without disturbing or without removing or without changing any standard code. You can attach the custom code, means whatever the company requirement is, that code you can attach it here, so that standard program can be configured as per the need, right? So like this, they will provide some hooks to you where you can attach your custom code. Okay, where you can attach your custom code to the standard code. Okay, so that's what they do. Okay, that is what we call enhancement, adding additional features without disturbing the standard code. We call it as enhancement. We will also see there are so many topics under enhancement. We'll understand about all of them. You don't have to worry today. Okay, today you don't have to worry too much about those topics. Okay, we'll cover all of them in the future classes. Okay, just I'm telling you what we will do as an ABAPer. Okay, so now what you can do is like just send this to the back. Okay, so now this is the custom code that you have written. Okay, you can attach this custom code to the standard code in a hook. Okay, so that's what we call it as customer enhancement, that is adding additional functionalities to the standard SAP code. Are we clear? This is the other step that we do.
Yes, sir.
Anybody, any doubts so far? What is customer enhancement? Hello, any doubts?
Sorry,
Yeah, please.
sir, you told about the hook now, sir. How it looked like?
Okay, just picturize it for you. But this is hook means some space for you, some empty space they will give you. Okay, so that you can go and write your code. I'll show you. How to find, I'll show you in the chapters. We have separate classes for that, don't worry. See, there is an empty space here, right, where you can go and write your code. Okay, this is called in the standard. You see there are so many empty spaces SAP provided, where you can attach your code, where you can write your code without disturbing or without removing any standard functionalities. Got it?
Okay, sir.
So under this, we have user exit, like just now I showed you. This is the user exit. Then we have enhancement framework. Okay, so then we have implicit, explicit enhancement. Customer exit. Then we have something called function model exit. Screen exit, menu exit, field exit. This is what we are going to learn in the enhancement chapter. And then we also have BAdIs. Under BAdIs we have two types of BAdI again. Classical BAdI, kernel BAdI. Okay, so this is what we learn in enhancement chapter. Anybody, any doubts so far till now? Any doubts? Are we clear?
What is sir BAdIs?
BAdIs, again, that is also kind of enhancement only. Okay, so we will see, don't worry, there is a separate chapter for enhancement only. Okay, you don't have to worry today. I'm just telling you what we do as an ABAP consultant, what and all we might do. Right? Roles of an ABAP consultant. Got it? Okay, so next is customer development. So customer development is nothing but developing, let's say SAP has delivered application, so many application, but most of them are matching, and then maybe another 20% of the applications they are not exist as per the customer need. Okay, if those are not exist, then we have to develop it from the scratch, right? We have to develop those applications from the scratch. So then we call this as a customer development. Okay, developing new application in SAP. Okay, in SAP since none of the since SAP has not provided application that is meeting the customer requirement. Okay, developing new application from the scratch since SAP applications are not meeting the customer requirement. Okay, so maybe here we may create dictionary object, TDIC objects. Okay, we may create reports, we may create forms, conversions, or interface, etc. Okay, so this is what we do in the customer development. That means we develop application from very scratch. From the scratch we develop it. Okay, new applications to SAP. Okay, this is what roles of an ABAP consultant. This is what we do as an ABAP consultant. So anybody, any doubts so far? Are we clear?
Sir, DDIC object
Data
means?
dictionary object. That is the next chapter that we will learn. Okay, so just to sorry. So you see, I have placed the link here. Okay, when you do control click, hold control button and then left mouse click, it will open browser, and then this is what appears, and then you have to download this file. Okay, this file. Others are also important, but you have to download this is what important for us right now. Okay, so I should have already downloaded it. So you see, I should have it here. SAP GUI 7.60. I have it here. I'll just copy this and keep it to my desktop so that it will be easy for us, right? So let's keep this in the desktop. I'll just paste that in the desktop. You can also download and then copy and then also keep it in the desktop. Okay, so like this. Maybe I'll also try to download the latest version. Let's see if possible. And after that, okay, you should have an extractor to extract the RAR file. Okay, so let's say once download is completed, the next step, sorry, once download is completed, extract SAP GUI, okay, 7.60 using .rar file. Okay, using WinRAR, let's say. You can download WinRAR from the pin and then you can extract it. Okay, you know WinRAR, right? All of you will be aware of it. So it's an extractor tool. So now you see, I right click on this folder and then I say open or WinRAR. So extract to SAP GUI. I'll just click on this. So it is going to extract the files here to an folder called SAP GUI 7.60. You see, it's extracting. Okay, let's wait for the extraction. Okay, so now it is extracted. I guess I'll just do refresh. Okay, we should be able to see the folder here. Okay, so what you can do, you can follow the path like I do. Let me just also add that here. Follow below path to install SAP GUI. Okay, so what you have to do is very simple. go to the folder, then double click on this, and then after that double click on this folder. Okay, so then double click on GUI. Okay, then Windows, then Win32, and after that there is a file here, setup all. Everybody able to see this? Hello?
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So let me keep this here. This is the path you have to follow, and then here what you have to do, inside this folder, double click on double click on setup all file, this file, setup all .exe. Okay, you have to double click on setup all .exe. This is what you have to do. You have to double click on this file. Okay, let me double click on this, and then say yes. Say yes. You see it will open a screen like this. Okay, you have to wait for some time, and then you see it's asking for me to reboot. I don't care, just say next. And now you see you have to select all of this. Just click on select all, and then you can click on next. Why I'm unable to do that? Because SAP GUI is already installed in my computer. I'm unable to click on the next. But since you have not installed SAP GUI in your computer, you will have the option to click on next. Okay, understood?
Yes.
Understood? Any doubts so
Yes,
far?
sir. Yes,
I think 4 to 5 times you have to click on next. Then it will start installing automatically. Okay?
So GUI, sir, how many memory space it will consume?
Sorry?
How many memory space it will consume? Sir?
I think 1 or 2 GB is not more than that. Okay?
Okay, sir.
1 or 2 GB it will consume. Okay, it's not big software. But SAP application server is big. You don't have to install it. I'll tell you what to do. So this is what you have to do. Are we clear on these steps? Anybody any doubts? If you clear? Once you do that, next what you can also do is like you can go and download the patch, this patch. Okay, just download the patch, and I have also already downloaded that. Don't want it to waste your time. So here you see I'll just go to softwares and SAP, and then here I should have the patch. You see SAP GUI patch. I have so many. This is the patch actually I have uploaded, the latest, this one. Okay, so again you double click on this patch. This is how you also install the patch. Just double click, it will start extracting the file. Okay, once it is completed I'll tell you what to do. So once that is extracted, you will get pop-up like this. Say yes. then it will start something like this, front end installer. Okay, then you will again get a pop-up and it says click on next. See, again it is saying click next. You just say next. After that it will start installing like this. That's how you apply the patch to SAP Jira. Are we clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Once all this is done, you should, when you install SAP Jira, you should see this icon here, this icon. Okay, it is saying reboot your computer now. I don't want to do that. Let's close. Okay, so this is the logon screen. You will see SAP icon. Okay, so this is what you have to do. Till now you don't see anything like this, just an empty. This is how you see it actually, empty one. Okay, so this is what you have to do for today's class. In the next class we'll see about more about SAP GUI. Okay, so just go and install it. So assignment, download and install SAP GUI and patch. So are we clear? Any doubts till now? This is what you have to do. Understood? Okay, that's all guys then for today guys.
Yes, sir.
We'll see you again,
Yes, sir.
not tomorrow because I have office tomorrow.